Hello guys, my name is Coach Victor and you are welcome to this YouTube video. In this YouTube video, I'm going to be sharing how to pick the right product to sell when you want to start your e-commerce business. One of the mistakes that most e-commerce business owners or newbie entrepreneurs make is that they just pick any product because maybe their friend is selling it or they know someone is making money from it. They just pick any product and sell. Then by the time they go halfway, they discover that, oh, I can't continue with this product, and then they jump to the next product. That's how they keep jumping and keep jumping and keep jumping, and time is going. Now, if you don't plan, you plan to fail. Before you pick a product to sell, you have to plan it strategically. I'm making this video from experience because I've been in that situation too. There was a time I wanted to start my business. I just picked the product, picked the supplier, and just started selling anyhow. Then halfway after I've invested a whole lot of money into it, I discovered I cannot continue with that product again. That is because I did not sit down to plan the product. So from my bit of experience, I'm going to be sharing what I've learned with you so that you'll be able to implement it in your own business. If you're a newbie entrepreneur who wants to start your e-commerce business, I'm going to show you how to go about it. If you are an experienced e-commerce business owner who wants to find a new product to add to their product line, I'm going to show you how to, the criteria you need to go for, the criteria you need to actually have in mind before you pick a product. So we are going to go straight to the video. What are the 6 criteria you need to look out for before you pick a product to sell? Number 1, the product must solve a big problem for your audience in a very long time. The first goal of every business is to solve a problem for the customer. Your product which you want to start selling has to solve a problem for the customer. It might be, maybe you want to go into the weight loss niche. You want to find a good product that will help your customers to lose weight. If you want to go into the beauty niche, maybe you want to help people solve acne issues, people who are having pimples. You want to go find a product that will help them solve that problem of pimples. Maybe you have an experience on business just like I do, and you want to help other people solve their business problems. You have to pick a product that will help them solve that problem. It might be, maybe you want to create a product on Facebook ads that will help people solve the issue of Facebook ad banning. That's one niche. You can also pick a product that can help people get more sales in their business. That's one niche. Every product you pick must solve a big problem. If that product is not solving a problem for your audience, you will find it very hard to sell, because people will only buy products to solve their own problem. You don't just pick a product because you like it. No, you don't just pick a product because another person is selling it. No, that's not how you do it. You pick a product because it solves a problem for your customer. So that is the number 1 checklist. Pick a product that solves a problem for a customer. Number 2, your product must be effective. Very, very important. Do not sell a product that is not working. That's called scamming people. Scamming people when they buy a product and they use it, and then they just see that everything that you've advertised, because it's very common online, people can advertise. In fact, we are very, very good at advertising, but when it comes to actually delivering on the promise of our advertisements, we fail in that. So for a business that wants to stand the test of time, that wants to build a loyal customer base, that wants to have referral customers, that wants to always make customers come back to buy from you, you want to make sure that your product is very, very effective. Whatever you are selling, be it a digital course, be it a physical product, even if it's a service, you want to make sure that your product is very effective for the customer, so that they will buy it and come back and buy again, so that they will buy it and tell their friends, because word of mouth advertising is the best form of advertisement. Customers trust reviews from their friends who have used a product rather than an advert that they see online, because anybody can make an advert, anybody can post testimonial, anybody can claim what they want to claim, but people who have used the product and have had first-hand experience are the best form of asset for your business, because they are the one that will use your product and go and tell other people and invite more customers. That is why most big businesses that scale have a very effective product that makes people tell their friends about it, that makes customers come back. So you want to make sure your product is very effective. Don't just pick any product because you want quick cash. Make sure your product is working as advertised. Once you have done that, you are on the pathway to building a solid business. Then number 3, can the product be produced for a very cheap price? Can you get that product for a cheap price? Because even if the product is effective, if the product is too expensive to buy in bulk, that business is not going to be sustainable. Because at the end of the day, you buy the product or you create the product, you are still going to spend on advertising to get customers. You are going to spend on delivery, because it's an online business. You're going to spend on delivery. You want to make sure that by the time you add the cost of buying the product, the cost of advertising, the cost of delivery, miscellaneous expenses, by the time you add everything and you add your own profit on top, you want to make it both as profitable for you and affordable for the customers. So you want to make sure that any product they are selling can be gotten at a cheap price in bulk quantity. Don't go and buy. If you want to start an e-commerce business, make sure that you are buying a product that at least you can get for at least 3,000 naira, at most 5,000 naira. That's the at most. But anything from 5,000 naira and below is good. That way you'll be able to add the cost of advertising, the cost of delivery and all, and still add your profit on top and be able to sell it. You'll be able to sell it at a profit that is affordable for the customers. If the product is too expensive from the get-go, that is the cost of acquiring that product from the get-go. How much will you pay for advertising? How much will you pay for delivery? And how much will you add as profit? If your product is too expensive for the customer, you will not get customers, because customers will feel like, it's too expensive for me, I cannot go with it, so let me just go to another person and buy from. So you want to make sure that your product is cheap. When you want to buy it in bulk, you want to get a producer that can produce for you at a very low cost price in bulk, so that you'll be able to scale your business and sell it to customers at a very affordable price. So that's checklist number 3. Then checklist number 4, how easy is that product to distribute? You want to get a product that you can easily distribute. Now, if you want to sell a product, you want to make sure that that product can easily be shipped from one place to the other, because you are going to be dealing with customers that are not in your immediate location. Now, if I'm in Lagos and I'm selling a product to somebody in Abuja, I want to make sure that the product I'm selling can be easily distributed. You don't want to sell a product that is very, very heavy and bulky, that by the time you want to ship it to the customer, to deliver it to the customer, it's going to cost you a whole lot of money. No, stay off those type of products. Don't go for them, especially when you are a newbie entrepreneur. There are people who are experienced in business, they have the capital, so they can be able to pull it off. But you that is a small businessman that is just starting, you don't want to go and sell a product that is so heavy to distribute, that is so hard to distribute. Digital products are so amazing at this. They are very, very easy to distribute, because someone just comes to your website, buy the product, and they get it instantly. But for physical products, you want to get products that are lightweight, so that once they buy from you, you can easily use a dispatch to deliver to the customer, or you can easily put all these products in different parts of Nigeria, so that once someone buys from you, they can easily distribute it to them. So distribution is key. What's the point of having a product when the customer cannot get it? Or what's the point of having a product when it's very, very hard to distribute it? Very, very important. You want to make sure that your product is easy to distribute. Then number 5, can you sell this product for substantial profits? Now, there are some products that cannot be sold for substantial profits. You just sell it at minute profits, like e.g. bottled water. If you want to sell bottled water, just know that the most profit you can make for one bottled water is at least 100 naira profit on top, if I'm not mistaken, from every sale. You want to find a product that you can get good profit, because The reason why we are going through all this stress to create a business is so that we can make profits. If you are not making good profit at the end of the day, you will notice that you are getting frustrated, because by the time you pay for delivery, by the time you pay for ads, by the time you pay for this and that, there's little to nothing left for you as a business owner. And when there is no profit for you as a business owner, you'll be demotivated. You'll not be motivated to push that product and sell it hard. So you want to make sure that you can get substantial profits. If it's 5,000 naira per product, it's cool. If it's 3,000 naira per product, it's cool. If it's 10,000 naira per product, it's cool. Profits will ginger you, to motivate you to want to go hard with selling your product. So you want to make sure you are selling a product that will give you good profit. Don't go and sell a product that is giving you minute profits, then like you're just wasting your time, you're working for other people and you're not making profit for yourself. No, make sure you are making profits. Very, very important. Profit will make your business sustainable over time. You'll be able to spend more money on advertising, spend more money on getting more product and all, and you'll be able to spend more money on yourself to achieve your own dreams and goals that you had as for creating that business. So make sure you are getting a good profit from it. Then number 6, how easy will it be for me to promote? You want to make sure that your product is easy for you to promote. There are some niches that, like example, now if you want to do the sex niche, now the sex niche, that's if you want to sell sexual enhancement products, just know that many platforms restrict sex niche. So if you are a newbie entrepreneur that is coming to the online space, selling the sex niche is not something you want to go for. Why? It's not that it's impossible to sell it, but with the numerous restrictions on sexual enhancement products, you might find it hard to sell. You want to sell something that is easy for you to promote, something that is easy for you to promote based on your personal beliefs. Like there are some, if you are a religious person, you might find it hard to sell sexual enhancement product because it might not be according to your belief, your moral standards and all. It might be hard for you to sell that type of product. Also, you want to sell something that has to do with your expertise. There are some products that you will not be able to sell because it's not according to your expertise. You don't know much about that product, so selling that product is going to be hard. You want to go for products that you can easily sell, you can come up with ideas to sell them and all. So that's just it. You want to make sure it's easy for you to promote. The more easier for you to promote it, the more you'll be willing to go all the way, because marketing and sales is not an easy job. It's something that requires creativity. So you want to make sure that you are able to come up with ideas for that product to sell it at a large scale. You want to also, an extra tip is you want to make sure that your product is evergreen, that in 5 years time will people still be buying your products, in 10 years time will people still be buying your product, in 20 years time will people still be able to buy your product. You don't want to just sell a trend, you don't want to sell a fad, you want to sell something that over time you still be getting customers for your product. So that is all about this video. Now if you are a newbie entrepreneur that wants to learn how to pick the right product for you, I've created a free checklist, of everything that I've talked about here, a checklist that you just go through it before you pick a product. You go through this checklist and then use it to decide on the right product to sell for yourself. So to get this checklist, I'm going to leave a link on the description section where you just sign up to my list and you'll be able to get this checklist. Plus I'll be giving you more tutorials. I'll be sending more tutorials to you so that you'll be able to grow in your e-commerce journey, learn from people who are already doing it ahead of you, because mentorship is very important if you want to succeed in business. So you want to find people like me that are already in the business and know a thing or two about it. So I want to advise you to subscribe to my list. You get this checklist and you also get more tutorials from me, more videos, more ideas that you can actually use in your business to grow and implement. So before you scroll out of this video, please subscribe to my list and make sure you subscribe to my channel so that you can be getting my latest updates from me. You can also leave a comment, like, comment and share. Thank you very much.